Hello, my name is Marcy. Welcome back to Seize the Veg. Today, we're going to be talking about whole foods. When I was first put on this diet, it was actually called a whole foods plant-based diet. So this was a lot of what I had. There's a very easy, simple rule to make sure you get a wonderful, very nutrient-dense, well-balanced meal every single time. It has to do with color. Generally, I like to have 3 colors on my plate at any given time. Whenever I'm making a dish, when I'm putting something together, making a sandwich, anything, I like to have a minimum of 3 colors on my plate. So I'm going to start with produce, fresh produce. In fact, the next time you go to the grocery store, pause for a moment and just take a look at all of the colors available, natural colors that these foods come in. I like to say, eat the rainbow, not Skittles. So I'm going to start out with, in fresh produce, say you're going to make a basic salad. So I have here, this is some baby spinach. This big Mama Jama here, this came from Costco. I'll tell you, don't discount your big warehouse stores like Costco or Sam's when it comes to buying produce in bulk. This is organic baby spinach, 1 pound, big guy here. We got this for $4.99. That's incredible. Then you get some carrots. We got some baby carrots here. These are very easy to cut up and put right into your salad. All of this is pre-washed, ready to go. And then also, we found these tomatoes. They're called sangria. Look at these colors. My little number of 3. There's even a green one. Green, yellow, red. Of course, I like to put more than that in there, but just make sure when you're looking in your bowl, you've got 3 colors. Speaking of 3 colors, I have something that I affectionately call poms. Poms are peppers, onions, mushrooms. Peppers, onions, and mushrooms cooked together. They're wonderfully aromatic. They smell amazing. They provide a lot of their own moisture. So if you're cooking them in the pan, you don't even need to use oil. I will add a little bit of water in the beginning to make sure nothing sticks. Then you just let them cook. Poms are great. You can put them into pasta. You can make fajitas with them. We will grill them sometimes, go on top of your veggie sausage dog or even a veggie burger. All sorts of things that you can do with poms. Also, you're going to be using some potatoes. I use a lot of potatoes. Golden Yukon are my absolute favorite when it comes to making mashed potatoes. You can make a wonderful, creamy mashed potato without butter, without cream cheese, sour cream, anything. They will cream up wonderfully. Sweet potatoes. Love these guys. Again, color. Orange on the inside. You can roast them. They do not have to be covered with marshmallows and brown sugar and nuts. Put them with some onions and garlic. You've probably had sweet potato fries. They work great in the air fryer. Sweet potatoes, wonderful color. Again, other potatoes here. These guys called Purple Splendor, and there's some red ones. I actually cut one open so you can see the inside. That is the inside of that potato. Look at this. That is incredible color. Great nutrition. And the red skinned potatoes, yeah, the inside's white. I eat the skin on these. Again, mix your colors. You're going to be safe. Get all the nutrition you need. And then don't forget about your berries. And this is a good chance to get your blues. Look at these blueberries here. We've got raspberries. Mix these colors up. This always goes in my oatmeal along with banana. 3 colors right there. Again, I don't want to harp on the colors, but it just makes this so easy. So besides fresh produce, I do not want you to overlook frozen. Frozen produce is generally picked at the peak of ripeness and flash frozen. So sometimes what you're getting from frozen is going to be even better than what you may get in the fresh department, depending on the time of year. Maybe something's not quite in season and it's traveled a long way. Frozen produce is a very good option. Don't overlook it. I will show you one of my favorites that I will have, Bird's Eye Steam Fresh. By the way, look at all these colors. These guys, there's no added ingredients whatsoever. This is just what you're looking at. Check your labels. But these are microwavable in the bag, can make for a very quick meal. Also, things like frozen peas and corn. This is some fire roasted corn here. You can see how beautiful that looks. These are from Trader Joe's. This stuff, you don't even have to cook. I will put it in a colander, run it under some hot water, add it to a salad, add it to a chipotle bowl. Also, it's not frozen, but beets I love beets. I did not like them as a child. Thankfully, I've changed and love them now. These are wonderful. They're highly nutritious, all sorts of benefits that you get from beets. There's nothing else in this, in the ingredients. The only thing listed, organic red beets. So there are a few items that I will buy canned. The first one, tomatoes. I will buy this here. It's going to be, these are San Marzano peeled tomatoes. There's nothing else in this. A very small amount of sodium in here, which is generally part of the canning process. Very little amount. These are great. I use them for spaghetti. You can use them in chili, all sorts of things. Beans. There's all sorts of beans. Try the different ones. We have some of our favorites are going to be black beans, and then also we love pinto beans. Here we go, mixing those in. And garbanzo beans here, or chickpea, gonna be a similar bean here. They're good colored, great source of protein, dietary fiber, all sorts of wonderful things you get from those. So another good staple that I like to keep on hand at all times is going to be cooked rice. Now, this is one of those areas where I look for color as well. It's not going to just be rice. I'll show you. We eat a lot. I have a container here. And if you can see, there's all sorts of things mixed in here. I will buy brown rice, wild rice, quinoa, barley, farro. Spend some time looking in the aisle with your rice. You're going to come across all sorts of different varieties of grains, whole grains. Again, each of these will provide something different nutrition-wise that your body needs, and you're kind of covering all your bases by putting this together. You can sometimes find, like here's a medley that came from Trader Joe's. You can see all of these. Look at the different variety here. This one even has radish seeds in it. So that's a nice little surprise. You can add this to a mix that you already have, or just use this as a mix. But again, see the nice color. The more color, just know the better off you're going to be. I also like to have lentils right here. These are the green ones. I like the green ones added to my rice. I do make at least one batch of rice a week in my rice cooker, and I will add a cup of lentils in with the rice, cook it all together, and then have it in the refrigerator. Add a scoop to salads, bowls, wraps, any number of things. We also do eat pasta, and I'll show you. Again, I hope I'm not obnoxious, but color. Look at these guys. I love this mix here. See, these are different colors. They're gonna have carrot or tomato or spinach, all sorts of them. I like to mix them up so I get a variety. Nuts. I like to keep cashews, peanuts. Cashews are going to require their own episode. I'm going to show you even how to use them to make a simple Alfredo sauce. Nutritional yeast. This may be something that you're not very familiar with, but you need to be. This is a good source of B12, even if you're taking a supplement. The other bonus with this, it tastes amazing. It has a flaky, buttery, almost cheesy flavor to it. If you're switching to a plant-based diet, you're going to be switching to a very nutrient-dense diet. However, it's not always very calorie-dense. So that's where your good carbs, all of the different rice grains, or the good pastas, the sweet potatoes, all of that type of stuff are giving you good quality, complex carbohydrates that will give you enough energy to sustain this. So in conclusion, when you are shopping to stock your new plant-based kitchen, I really want you to think about color. Look at your cart and think about what the meals that you're making. Try to have at least 3 different colors in your plate. More is better in this instance. All the colors, if you can squeeze them all into one bowl, you've got yourself a powerhouse. That ends my, shall we call them, instructional videos. For my next episode, we are going to cook. And you are going to meet Michael, my husband. We are going to show you right here, using this pizza crust, how we make a very fast, easy vegan pizza that is sure to satisfy not only you if you're going plant-based, but others who aren't. It's very savory, and I can't wait to show you. So I'd like to leave you with this. Thank you for tuning in to Seize the Veg. If you like me, please like me and subscribe.